Believe Womenism just took 3 shots to the gut because Blake Lively is suing Justin Baldoni for sexual harassment on It Ends With Us, and people do not believe her. I'm gonna go through what I've heard and what I personally do and don't believe, but this whole thing is showing that people are tired of giving women the benefit of the doubt when they are not likable. Because part of this lawsuit is the smear campaign of it all, I think that she kind of set them up for a layup in the sense of, if you are not taking DV seriously and you want to make a hair care line at the same time and talk about florals and bring your girls, that not going over well, that should not be sued about. That's crazy to me, in my personal opinion. However, the things that are said about him talking about his porn addiction, talking about showing women, I would like those to be disproved. Because I am not so trusting in men that I haven't seen behind closed doors that even if they do know that this is a DV film, we should take the proper angle of talking about it with sense and care. I do think that those men can still do things like that, actually. That, to me, is something that I could totally see happening. The question is, what then? If we didn't like Blake Lively during the press tour, during the campaign of it all, is that really Justin's fault? At the same time, does her dislikability mean that it doesn't matter to even investigate the things that she has accused him of? And this is what I'm saying. It's really testing our believe womenism. And it's testing our, okay, but what is probable? Who do we believe when the woman isn't likable? People do like Justin. They like Justin, so they believe him, and they believe that he wouldn't do that. And she's also, I think, in my personal opinion, I think there's things she's reaching on and things she isn't. If I were to guess, I would say about 75% she's reaching, and maybe 25% was actually kind of yuck. Because men do be talking about their addictions like other people want to know. They do be showing people things on their phones that are really weird. I don't know. And I did see the texts between some of the crisis management PR people that did look like, okay, so we want to take her down, but we can't tell him in explicit words that we're going to take her down, but we are going to take her down. And then they basically are like showing each other articles like, nice work. That being said, if she was, now this comes back to Blake's likability, it appears that throughout the years she has made a lot of enemies and made a lot of people think that she's not a likable woman on set, which in the industry would appear to be a crime, right? I do think she's trying to get her reputation back in a way that I think that people made up her mind about her based on her behavior and her isms and her, not liking the bracelet that somebody gives her and her being rude to the reporter and her turning up her nose at every real question and being like, ah, ha, 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 bring your florals, and her deciding to promote a hair campaign and not take the seriousness of DV seriously. That was all you, babes. That was all you. So because of that claim and because other people have said that she has made a hostile work environment, people as a whole are not willing to believe what I believe. Maybe, obviously I don't know. It's all alleged, whatever. Maybe I think the stuff about him showing her inappropriate things on his phone, I can see that maybe being true. Is that going to carry a lawsuit? Probably not. To me, for some reason, it feels a little Drake-esque of like, oh, I couldn't possibly have actually lost this bad. All of these people can't possibly be singing my hater song. Yeah, they were. Yeah, those were real people. Because like part of the lawsuit is saying that it was all coming from this one entity, and it's they make it look like it's coming from multiple people to trash her image. No, I saw those people. I saw those comment sections. I saw those videos. Those were real people. So if that, like, you can tell she's trying to get her lick back, her reputation back. I think that most of what has been said in the lawsuit, people are like, yeah, no, we saw that. We decided that we didn't like that. Especially the part where she's saying the original plan was to talk about it as hunky-dory empowering and not make it a dark, sad film. Pick an Emily Henry book? What? I don't know. I think, but that's very Colleen Hoover-esque. I don't know. What do you guys think? It brings a lot into question in the philosophy of like believing women and hearing women out. It shows that we would prefer they're 100% likable when they do that, and that's something I'm trying to hold space for. At the same time, when you think about Blake Lively, you think she had it all. She seemed to not have compassion for domestic violence survivors. And in this lawsuit, she's saying that that was his fault to have the pivot of the narrative of the campaign go from like empowering strong women, girls, florals to domestic violence, dark tone. She has made that seem like a criminal offense. He didn't force her to promote her hair campaign. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel.